All right. Five. Can't hear it. Hello? Oh, maybe because I'm not looking at my microphone. All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Friday night stream of racing here on Knock Racing. Hope you've had a good week. And we are going to be road car racing tonight, all night. Starting off with the production car challenge in the Toyota GR86 at the Oschersleben circuit we know. Jumping over to LFM at 10:20 for the MX5 race in the Go Setups Mazda Cup at Circuit de Catalunya. 11 o'clock we'll be back in the MX5s on iRacing to do the iRacing weekly challenge, which is at Rudskogen, I think. And then at quarter to 12, sorry, final race of the evening, we'll be doing a first and we'll be jumping into the Ferrari to do the Ferrari GT3 challenge, which will be interesting. Not raced GT3s on iRacing before. So, yeah, that should be interesting. So there are the 4 races of the evening. Should be forward to it. Yes. Oh. Give me some more points. Spreadsheet. I'm a bit of a stats nerd, so got all of my races for set the course from the MX5s on a spreadsheet that I like to keep. So yeah, like I say, a bit of a stats nerd. I like to keep stats. All right, so over to iRacing and our production car challenge. We've got 30 minutes until this one starts, so nice bit of time to get to grips with the track and get back in the swing of the car. So then that will give us 10 minutes to transition over to LFM Assetto Corsa-ish. A 25-minute multi-class race. As soon as we're registered, we'll jump on in and get to grips with the car again. But yeah, like I said, hope you've all had a good week. We're ready for the weekend. It's a long weekend here in the UK. A lot of people on iRacing are getting ready for the Coca-Cola event this weekend. The Cola 600. Yeah, the Coke 600, 400 laps around the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Pretty cool. I don't have a C-Class license, unfortunately, in road cars, so I'm not eligible to join it. However, if we get some good safety rating results tonight, is potentially up for change. Yeah, if we get to 4 tonight, doing 3 road car races, so if we could earn 0.23 on safety rating, we would get an fast promotion to P-Class. So, yeah, watch this space. Maybe by the end of the night, we might just be there. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. What do we need here? We haven't got proper overlays running. It's on the screen. Excellent. All right, so would you want me to do a bit of practice here? So we've got a little under half an hour to get back used to this car until the race starts. Microphone's a bit close to my hand there. I always find the pit lane exit very narrow here. Trying to be nice and gentle at the minute on the turn-ins. Bring the temps up nice and gradually. Yo, Equinox is here. Can't hear any game audio. That's a good shout, buddy. Because I did change my settings the other day to do some recording. Hopefully, that will give you some game audio.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap. 39.73.
I appreciate the heads up. Thank you very much. I don't normally switch off my headset audio. How's your week been, buddy? Had any good races this week? Judging by one of your recent thumbnails, you love this place. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. My week wasn't too bad. I work from home, but I actually had a trip to my office this week, which is a rarity. So yeah, it's been a bit of a disjointed week, but some good racing action as well. Another great race at Snetterton in the V's, so... Oh yeah, I do like this track. I prefer the iRacing version as opposed to the one that I did on... I originally did this track on a set of Corsa, and they put a nasty tyre barrier at that fast chicane after the long left-hander, and it's not very forgiving. Whereas this one, you've only got cones there, so it's not as bad if you get it wrong. But it's a nice track. I do like this one. A bit later on the brakes there. With Snetterton, I took to with the V's, I took to it like a duck to water. The 1600s, however, was a different story. I struggled a lot more with the 1600s than I did the V's. Yeah, the chicane after the long straight is very, very tricky. Very tricky, I would agree. In the V's, I was all right. 1600s though, the back end was always unstable at that corner. Really struggled there. Found some confidence through there. Not today, we're just going to stay with road cars today. So, but we are going to be trying out the Ferrari GT3 for the first time. I bought that along with the Formula 4 last week. I haven't tried it out yet, so there's a Ferrari GT3 challenge at Okayama this week. So we'll be jumping into there. The last race of the day.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
That'll be at 8:45. We're going to be doing this race, which starts at 9:30. We've then got the
New fast flat for you.
MX5 race on low fuel motorsport and Assetto Corsa, which we'll be doing at 10:20. And we're coming straight back to iRacing for 11 o'clock for the Mazda MX5 Cup race at the Rudskogen, I think it is this week. And then we'll be finishing off with the Ferrari, so... It's a tricky circuit, Okayama. Those long corners can be very tricky to get right. It's very rewarding though when you do get it right.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Just my microphone position as well. I keep catching it in my hand as I turn.
New fast flat for you.
If I get a chance to, I will be, yeah. I'll also be trying to check out some of the Coke 600 action on iRacing as well. A couple of the streamers that I follow are going to participate in that. Although Monaco's not my not the most interesting of circuits most of the time, so it's looking quite spicy. It looks like Red Bull have got some competition at the minute, so McLaren's are looking good. Charles Leclerc was looking good in second practice today as well, and it looks like Lewis Hamilton's maybe finding a bit of pace around Monaco as well, so we'll be in for a good session.
New fast flat for you.
Yeah, if one or two cars could just like get ahead of him in qualifying, it certainly spices things up, because it's not an easy track to overtake at, for sure. Unless somebody fancies a risky dive bomb at some point. While you're here, Equinox, actually a question for you, because it's something I'm on the lookout for at the minute. What sort of, if you have one, what sort of like sim rig do you run with? Let's leave it here a minute. I'll sort this microphone out 'cause it's annoying me. I'm in the market for buying a sim rig, but I'm just a little bit tentative on buying one at the minute, because I don't really know what it is that I want. Well, not that I know what I want. I just don't know if it'll be suitable for what I want it for. Okay. Place seat trophy.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Quick look at the trophy. I've been looking at play seats. Yes.
We're done. Get going.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty cool one. See, I was looking at the Evolution Pro, but there's two things that kind of put me off a little bit. The first thing is like there's a massive mount for the actual wheelbase in the middle of the frame, and I don't know how well like my feet would sit around that. I guess I'd have to kind of I don't know, offset the pedals somehow, because if you're on the brake pedal, it doesn't necessarily feel very natural to have that there. The second thing is, like, that puts me off a little bit as well is the actual pedal plate as well, because like the pedal plate's almost like in the air at like a 45-degree angle, and I'm worried that, like, because I've got a non-standard brake pedal on my wheelbase pedals, if I put too much force onto my pedal, it's going to like buckle and bend the yeah, it's going to like buckle and bend and flex the pedal plate, and I don't know that it will be strong enough. So yeah, I don't know. But then I didn't know about just getting like one of the fold-up ones, like the Challenge X or something, because the pedal plate is like on the floor. Like I said, my only worry is like because of the angle of the pedal plate, I don't want to be like, if it's not sturdy enough to, as I putting force on the brake, I don't want it to obviously bend and buckle and break. So I'm trying to sort of scour the internet at the minute and just like double check on all the reviews that I can find, just to see whether or not it would be fit for purpose for me or not. Yeah, I mean, I can put quite, I mean, with it, my pedal, because I've only got a G29, but I've got a, it's the True Brake pedal mod, which just kind of makes it more of a load cell pedal, so you do actually have to put quite a bit of pressure on it. So trying to find reviews and information about people who have got like actual load cell pedals and see what their thoughts are on it, sort of thing.
You got a slow car on the left.
Hello. I've got the money for it. I just need to be 100% sure it's kind of like be what I want. Don't want to be spending like nearly £300 on it and then it be not up for the job, sort of thing. Already splashed out this week on a brand new gaming PC, which I'm hoping will be here next week, so I will dig them out in a moment for you.
Car stop on the right. Slow car ahead. Go right. Car 35. Just set the fastest lap. 37.91.
Hey Mo, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Hope you've had a good week. Ooh. How did the cable management go? Let me see if I can get these specs and I'll try and post them in chat. This should work if I post this. Let me know if that doesn't work and I'll see if I can post something else. Isn't it? No. Like I said earlier, like the only thing I don't like, one of the big things I don't like about this track is pit lane. So narrow, so difficult. Like they've got to keep it in those lines.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I don't know if he was still there or not. He was blinking a little bit. Really nice if I get into the 39s here. Ooh. Thank you.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cork.
Obviously, I'm not allowed to drift out wide there. Didn't have enough rotation on the brakes. Yeah, I didn't need anything like overly fancy. I mean, I know it's got a nice bit of kit on that build, but pretty much at the minute literally only playing racing games. Oh, my tyres are toast. That guy coming out the pits was like, shit. Not sure what's going on with my entry into turn 1 at the minute. I've just maybe overcooked the tyres.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped ahead. Go left. Car right. Clear.
Just have one more run through turn 1 here, and then we'll jump into our session.
Right.
That's better. Yeah, I think weirdly he's like shifting up to 5th there, and then going to 5th, and then going to going to 5th, then shifting down to 3rd before turning seems to stabilise the car. We'll try and keep it at that. Better, a bit more central. All right, so race number 1. Multi-class race. Could be up to 4 different types of cars in this one. Entries. It seems like it is just Toyotas and Mazdas. Toyotas in the pinky colour, Mazdas in the purple. 34 runners in total in this one. So this could be quite busy on the track.
Right side. Clear on the right.
The 40.3 was our best time in practice. Be a good gauge for us to how much we can push here on cold tyres. Push quite a bit. Able to push quite a bit. Alright, car number 13 here as well. So towards the back of the Toyota runners. So we're going to qualify today. We're not going to just sit back and at the back of the field. We are going to try our best. Although the prospect of earning, if we earn 0.23 safety rating over the 3 races we're going to do tonight to get my early progression on the license is be tempting, but let's try and keep ourselves out of trouble, I guess. Stay off the inside there. You catch the inside curbs, you can actually pick up off tracks for that. Remember that from racing the Formula cars here. Sounds like the brakes are up the temperature.
Green, green, green.
There we go. Lap number 1.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Just about kept it on track. Get as tight a line through the first part of that chicane as I would have liked. Terrible run through the final part of the corner there. Lost a lot of lap time.
One more lap.
41. Well, it's 8/10 slower than what I know I can do. Come on. Three tenths down in the first sector. Really got to push now, miles behind the time. Not going to improve at this rate. Ah. There is a bit of time to pick up in this final sector though, as slow as we are at the minute. Better line. The power nice and early. We did pick a little bit of time back up, but it wasn't an improvement. That's a shame. P10 on the grid at the minute. Till everybody else has done what they need to do. Where my phone is. I'm gonna see if I can find my phone. 2 seconds, guys. Right. I've got my phone. Alright, so where are we in the scheme of things? 14 overall. Let's go ahead. 11th in class at the minute. So, no, I'm not the slowest in the lobby. I'm going to be the slowest guy here. But we'll see how it goes. People racking up quite a few instant points there as well. We'll see. Everybody's not as feeling as confident as
One to go.
me,
Next
for instance.
Line up
I'm
on
feeling
the
quite
right
confident
side.
about
The
driving here.
estimated SOF is 1,413. Pit road is closed. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Alright, so in our class, just outside the points paying positions, or points paying, the iRacing paying positions, I think. So hopefully we'll be able to keep it clean, have a good race. Like I say, we are tantalisingly close to getting an automatic or a fast promotion to a C class. If we can just find almost 0.3 I rating, just under 0.3 I rating. So we'll see. Enjoy this track. Not sure how it's going to be being so busy with so many cars on the track. But of course, generally the GR86s are faster than the Mazdas, but there are some fast Mazda drivers out there, so the MX-5s might come through depending on who is driving them. But all of these cars in this, although only people tend to drive the Toyotas and the Mazdas because they're the free cars, the cars they're full to pick from in this series, and they are pretty evenly balanced, evenly matched.
Just remember, the race isn't won in the first lap, so keep it safe and keep it civil.
10-4. All right, here we go. Lap behind the pace car. Drag them brakes, get them nice and warm. "25 minutes of racing here in this one. Brakes are up to temperature. Alright, get ready for the pace car to peel off. Couple more corners, and then we'll be going racing.
About to go green, stay focused.
Thank you very much, Equinox. Appreciate it. Have we gone? We've gone.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're away. Pretty civilized start.
There's an incident ahead. There's an incident ahead. Go left.
Ooh, that one freaked me out a little bit. All I could see was a cloud of smoke ahead. Didn't know whereabouts the car was. Oh,
Car stop on the left. Go right.
catch that one. And then the tyres are quite there just at the minute, but I know it doesn't sound like a good thing, but I've got a bit of distance now to the car in front,
You're in
so
the top 10.
Like it's kicking off, looking at the chat. Are we racing or playing ping pong? Or small bump from the car behind, no incident points incurred. Right behind me is looking pretty quick though, so if he mounts a challenge, I'm not going to overly aggressive on the defence. At the same time, I'm not just going to roll over and let him have it. Nice little scrap here all the way to P6 going on. Guy's going to look to see if he can distract the other guy in the mirrors. Getting the noise on some of my downshifts, which is weird.
Car in P1, just at the fastest lap, 38.586. That was your fastest lap of the session. Go right.
Whoa!
Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there.
That was unfortunate. The guy just like came straight back on the racing line. Like one of the worst places I think he could have probably done it. Like going into a braking zone. Settle back in.
Car in P1, just at the fastest lap, 38.108.
All very close here, isn't it? Ooh, that's a bit aggressive, that guy in front. a bit worried there because I was completely unsighted really to where the corner was. Dab a little bit of brake there to control the car.
Car in P18, just set the fastest lap, 38.023.
Alright, third of the way through the race. The great battle was so evenly matched. Nobody's really running away in this little battle here.
Car on your left, clear on the left, right side, clear on the right. Got wheel damage.
Made a mistake. All on me. Damn it. Sorry about that, Bendigas. The problem was I knew before I even got to the corner I'd already made the mistake.
The leader just did a 38.72.
I could tell I was like, I understeered out, so I was already on the back foot. So by the time I got to the corner, unfortunately, it was too late.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.6 seconds. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds. Left side. Clear on the left.
Well, he went insanely wide there, didn't he? Alright, see if I can close back up to the guys in front again.
Car right.
Don't stick your nose there.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, mate, come on.
Still there. Clear on the right.
The space would have been nice. Nowhere else I could have gone there. I was like all the way to the edge of the track. Oh, it's unfortunate.
The car in P17 just set the fastest lap. 38.001. Right side.
I mean, I know, like, people go for the gaps, and I appreciate that, but that was going to be a closing gap, and he had to keep a tight line on the inside.
Right side.
He's going for it again.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
All I can say is, it's a good job I had spatial awareness there of what he was doing, or else he would have careered straight into me. Does seem a little bit aggressive, this guy. Don't want to fight him too hard though. I kind of want to just work with him here to look up to the pack in front. Just over the halfway mark. P11. Make that P10 because there was Endigas has gone off. In quite spectacular fashion, I may add. A lot of understeer through there. Tyres were squealing for mercy.
Things are looking good.
Still kind of hanging on to the back of this pack. Yeah, he loves the torpedo, that's for sure. But I mean, looking at the timings, he has gone about a second quicker than me on fastest laps. So although I know fast doesn't always mean safe and sensible. Just dropped back though from him at the minute, so I'm not benefiting from any like draft down that main straight. Kind of hoping that he would catch them up a little bit and start to have a bit of a battle, slow them up. Tyres were about screaming no more there. They was really starting to slide out. I also thought for a minute they were going 3 wide in front, but they all made it round the corner. So I had to deal with any of the MX-5 runners coming through. We're comfortably ahead of those at the moment. Back out of throttle, or else it's going to go off track. Cost me a couple of tenths. He was right on the back of that pack though a minute ago. Yeah, guys are really starting to struggle now. Trying to have a couple of steady-ish laps where I can treat the tyres a little bit gentler. I can get them a bit cooler because I think they are just overheating.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. There's an incident ahead. Go left. Go left.
Thank you. Wasn't even Fernando the Torpedo either. Right, 5 minutes to go. Currently sitting P8.
The leader is running 38.495.
Was dumb, just couldn't get it slowed down. Gonna put us under pressure with Jason now behind. I don't think we're going to catch Fernando now. That's terrible. That was a terrible rejoin. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll let the guy go.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, it was all on me. Unfortunately, I've unravelled in this last stage of the race. I was doing so well. Like I say, the tyres are starting to go off. I'm doing a lot more sliding now. Good to hear that the cable management went well, at least, Mo. I think he's struggling more than me at the minute. Still in P8 though somehow. More annoyed about the instant points than the actual, like spinning and stuff. Oh, it's just drifting out that understeer. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. If you go up in chat a bit, Mo, there's I actually posted a link a little bit ago. I've ordered my new PC today. Not today, on Wednesday. I ordered it, so waiting for it to come hopefully next week. I'm overheating my tyres in this early part of the lap, and then by the time I get to like the part where I need the tyres, I've got no grip at all. What it feels like, at least. I was going to reverse, but
Right side, clear.
well, there goes my safety rating in this race. It'll come pre-built, yeah.
White flag this time. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 8.1 seconds. Right side. Still there. Clear. There's an incident behind.
As has happened to me like many times before, though, I think the reason the wheels really fell off there is because I changed my gearing strategy in the latter half of this race. So those two left-hand corners, I was taking both of them in fourth before, and the last half of the race, last portion of the race, I've changed that to like brake and change down to third, and that's what's really cost me. Like twice I've like messed it up there, unfortunately. So we're going to come home 10th in class by the looks of it. With 11 incident points.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Which is what really hurts the
Great job.
most.
You did really well.
Let's get around this corner and pull up. Oh well. It happens. Yeah, the first half of the race was great. We kept it clean. We was having some good battles, and then just like I say, changed my driving style when I really shouldn't have done. And that's ultimately, I think, what my downfall was. Oh well. Wait and see what the damage is. I could say we was only 0.23 off fast promotion. Alright, lost 0.2. And we gained 1 on our safety rating, on our iRacing. I can live with that. So in our class, we were P10, started P12, so gained 2 positions, car number 13. Fastest lap was a 40.349. We were at 1.7 seconds off the fastest by Adam there. He did 38 flat. 11 instant points and 43 points for the championship. And it was split 3 of 5, so middle ground. Middle ground. Hold on, mate. I'll be with you in a sec. I do believe it's this one. Alright, so let's switch the scene. Because next up we are LFM racing. We're being demoted to split 2 in this one, which I'll quite happily take. We're towards the top of the pack in split 2 here. So hopefully we can have a good race and get a good result here. Been struggling on LFM and a set Corsa for a few weeks now, and my ratings have really taken a bit of a plummet. So I'm trying to get there. I feel like I don't know if it's because I'm now doing iRacing as well as a set Corsa, but everybody else is getting quicker, whereas I'm just kind of staying still. So I'm kind of been hovering the last couple of weeks between split 1 and split 2. But it is what it is, and it's all good. Refresh my overlay here. Yours the 470, yeah. 460 will be fine for what I need. It's a massive improvement to what I've got at the minute. So we'll join the lobby in a second. The server will come open in a couple of minutes. So just a reminder, we're going to do LFM now. $34,000. I bet that looks nice with it. On the graphics card. Just having an RTX card will be great though, because like I can enjoy a lot of the things that I didn't before, such as like the Portal RTX mod thing, game version thing that they released. I really like to go and not necessarily replay the whole thing, but have another look at Talos Principle 2 as well. I think with a nice graphics card that'll look pretty darn tasty, because I really had to reduce the settings on that to get it to run nicely and be able to stream it and record it all at the same time. So but mainly I'm hoping that it'll like improve my racing and stuff. My wife was asking me what is so much dollars in pounds, because I think she's trying to spend. She doesn't know how much she wants to spend. Alright, so let's get been running 96 brake power as well in the last race.
Its exit looks clear. Yellow flag. Okay, Nick. We've got 8 minutes to get the job done. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Where's this guy
Yellow
going?
flag. Watch out.
Not sure I should have let him go in front of me.
On your left. Clear left.
Ooh. Yeah, this guy I should not have let go in front of me. I'm gonna have to give him a lot of space here. So as a reminder, we're doing it's a 20-minute race here at Circuit de Catalunya. On the back of this, we'll be jumping back to iRacing, back into the MX-5s and iRacing. We'll be jumping into there on the track that I can't pronounce. I'm going to try and build a bit of a gap here to the guy in front. That guy's just going to go.
Car left.
Go, go, go. I want some space, please.
Clear left.
Alright, here we go. First flying lap. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if I think I saw on Steam that there was a new Black Mesa for one of the other games coming out, so that'd be pretty cool. Alright, first lap. Probably not going to be a great one because didn't get a great exit off that final corner because everybody was not leaving space and just wanted to come past, so...
Yellow flag.
Well, we'll pass that guy now at least, that's one thing. Where's my second downshift, please? My downshifts don't seem to be working very well at the minute on this wheel. Scruffy lap so far. We'll be aiming for the 207s. It's the fastest I've been around here. Yeah, I'm really struggling. I don't know if it's just I've transitioned straight from iRacing, but come on, we need to focus in this one.
The leader has just done a 2:11.2. Okay, Nick. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Only 0.7 after all those mistakes. It's crazy.
The leader's just done a 2:10.4. Yellow flag.
All right. Get at least 2 more laps here. Our banker, what's his P7? And it was a very, very scruffy lap. So there's a big scope here for massive improvements. Hopefully Dimitri doesn't get in our way here. Thank you.
Right side, clear right.
Second downshift showed up then. That time. Get a bit more of a feeling for the brakes here. The brakes are quite different from a Assetto Corsa to iRacing. Assetto Corsa, you kind of have to be quite hard on the brakes, whereas iRacing I find is a lot more gradual.
Sector 2 time is okay. That's a new fastest lap for Nikolai, 2:07.1.
More like it, although I haven't gone that fast around here, so pole might be off the question here.
All right, Nick, you've used half your fuel.
All right, let's see what our first proper-ish lap comes in at.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
2:07.7, P2. Got time for one more lap though.
The guy behind has just done a 2:08.6. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 2:07.4.
And push down to P3.
Of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.2 off the pace.
Just about wide. I mean, I'm on the power, but not an ideal line through that corner. Caught the curb, but managed to survive. It's a deadly curb if you hit it. Don't have a delta up, so I don't know how we are in relation to our last lap.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 2:08.1.
Gonna be a good lap. I was sliding like crazy there. It's P3 at the minute. Can we improve on the 707? 7.5. Okay. Wasn't good enough to improve our position, but it was an improve on the lap time at least. P3 at the minute. Still people running to come over the line, but I'm happy with that.
P3.
P3. All right. While we're waiting for this, we should be able to register for the next MX5 race on iRacing, so I don't want to miss out. It's going to be tight swapping over from here to there. And let me register for that while I wait in the pits here. Let's put my phone on charge, to be honest. I knew where the cable was. Back my trip to the office the other day. Right, looks like we held on to P3. We're in a good position. The last race I did here.
Nikolai is pitting 22 minutes. Okay, Nick, get ready.
The last race I did here, I was trying to avoid carnage up in front, and the guys behind weren't as observant and as aware as I was, so I actually got taken out. So hopefully, if there's only 3 cars in front of me, I should be okay. Check if I actually fueled the car. Let's make sure. I'll be under fuel in the car. That'll be restarting the sim, which would be a disaster and a bit of a panic. Top 3 here are quite close match. I don't know what it was back to P4. Pretty sure P4 was in the 208, so it was about half a second faster than P4, I believe. That's P4 changed after I crossed the line. But hopefully we can just sort of run away from the majority of the field here and have a cleanish race with not too many incidents. Hopefully. A minute to the off here. You still there, Mo? Just out of curiosity. Just on your last comment, well, one of your last comments, you said that it's a short game. You're saying Black Mesa is a short game, because I actually thought it was quite long when I played it. I'm sure it took me quite a few weeks to get through that game. I mean, I know I used to play it at probably 3 to 6 hours a week, but oh, Portal RTX. Well, yeah. I mean, Portal itself is a relatively short game, isn't it? So, okay, that makes sense. I thought you were talking about Black Mesa, because obviously you followed it up with, though there is a Half-Life 2 RTX. But anyway, right, here we go. 20 minutes. Can we run away, stay away from trouble, and get a good result?
Go, nail it. is now leading.
Car left. Clear left. Left side.
Thank you very
Hold
much.
your line. Clear left.
Nice one, Nick. Good start.
P2. Never going to work. I'll try and work with Andre here to run away from the guys behind, make it comfortable. Don't want to get involved in anything here. I just want a good result. Yeah, not surprised on the back of me. I'm not very good at the final sector here. You can take the inside, mate. I'm not going to budge.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line.
Good battle here so far. You can't come over that
Still
far.
there. Clear left.
Jeez. Really push me.
Left side. Hold your line.
Can't keep squeezing me to the outside of the track, mate.
Still there. Clear left.
We've allowed Valentin here to catch right up onto the back of us here. Not good through that final sector. Never was in the F1 cars. Clearly that form has carried over to the MX-5s here.
P3.
Now I'm going to be under pressure here for P4. We haven't run away enough. Guy behind Valentin as well just set the fastest lap, 2:07.9. The whole near second faster than what I just did on the previous lap.
Your right sides are cold. is now 0.4.
Definitely feel like I'm a lot mightier through that corner than Bartol's. Sorry if I just butchered your name, but yeah.
On your right. You're in the middle, 3 wide, left side.
Overcooked
Clear
it.
left.
Thankfully, I managed to not hit anybody. And we've retained P3 here. Somehow. I don't think there's going to be much looking at chat on this one, guys. I'm sorry. It's full on sweat mode.
That was
I think I prefer iRacing,
The guy behind has
but
just done a
I do like
208.0.
Assetto Corsa as well.
Grey 207.9.
I'm just struggling for pace at the minute on Assetto Corsa, and I think it's probably because I'm doing so much iRacing now and so much variety of iRacing. Like I said at the top of this race, I've been really struggling for pace, and the people around me have kind of been getting faster, and I've not really been improving my pace on here. So, but I enjoy it, and it's what I started.
Yellow flag, caution.
Started the channel doing the Assetto Corsa, so I kind of want to be true to my roots. Carry on with the Assetto Corsa. I want to stay close to Andre, even if I don't overtake him, because he's just been involved in that incident. I don't know whose fault it was, but even if I don't manage to pass him on track, he may be given a penalty if he's reported to the stewards afterwards. So it's going to be very important here to stay very close with him. Ideally, I'd like to win it on track, but you never know. Right, it's three-way scrap for the lead then. We've got a 7.5 second buffer back to P4. That was the fastest lap of the race. Let's go. Yeah, but the off-tracks in Assetto Corsa are a lot more lenient than they are in iRacing. And to be fair, I hardly ever rack up any off-tracks in Assetto Corsa with the real penalty system. So I mean, if you look at some of like the lines I'm taking here, like how wide I'm going out onto the curbs, like this corner especially, I don't think you'd be able to do this in iRacing as much. But the like contact points, the incident points for contact are very similar to iRacing. So typically an incident, like a contact, will give you 4 incident points. Come on, snatch my fastest lap.
Ahead is now 0.7.
Oh, Andrea's got it massively wrong there. Be compromised for speed on this fast right-hander. Can we get in the draft and maybe put him under a bit of pressure in the braking zone?
Well done, Nick. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. That's halfway.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
You won't be able to run that wide on iRacing. I just wasn't sure how like close he was to the inside of me there on the... So I didn't want to run too much further. Nice battle though. It looks like Andre is prone to a mistake though, so...
Sector 1 is quick. Sector
Try
2
and...
is 0.2 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace.
I'm going to try and keep that in our head and see if we can pressure him a little bit more and make a bit more of a bigger mistake. Over the halfway mark now.
You've used half your fuel. New fastest lap for Iris, 207.3.
Alright. Valentin has dropped back to 1.2 seconds here. Andre obviously not learning from his mistakes.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Still taking a great liberty with that curb on the right hand side. Feel a little bit closer this time. And the gap has stayed at 1.2 to Valentin before, so hopefully...
P2.
Hopefully we can start to stretch this, me and Andre, and we can make it a 2-horse race for the lead. 7 minutes to go. Wasn't a great corner from me, but managed to cut back off the racing line onto the inside, which will probably keep us in it for now. Bit early on the turn in there, had to back out the throttle because I was on the curb. The other thing about this Assetto Corsa Equinox as well is the curbs are deadly, especially in the MX-5s.
Nikolai ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Literally, sometimes you can just literally touch the curb with the tiniest amount and it sends you spinning, so you've got to be very careful of the curbs and really got to know which ones you can and can't touch. Well, that sausage curb, but he caught that sausage curb, but I dropped back a little bit too far to capitalise. We've dropped back to a second now.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Lost a couple of attempts to Valentin behind as well, so 3 laps to go. We got on the power quite so early, and we're letting Andre here run away with this one a little bit. So I've made a few mistakes on that lap. Let's try and have a tidy lap here and close the gap back up. .5, he's stretching the gap. I can't claw it back at the minute. Struggling. I'm out of draft, so all pace at the minute. It's the only way I can catch this up. Have we got the raw pace? A bit of lag there.
Okay, Nick. 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm just so bad out that final corner. 2 to go. Penultimate lap.
New fastest lap for Nikolai, 206.
Oh, and he's done a 206.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
I mean, to be fair, 207 Zero Dead is my fastest lap here, so I mean, I am pushing as hard as I can push, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Especially if I'm going to touch the curbs like that.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. About you, mate.
Oh no, it's not what I need to do there.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
Alright.
2 litres left.
Gap still 1.6, 1.2 behind. Let's keep it nice and tidy. Bring it home. Taking a couple of attempts, but it's nowhere near enough.
1 litre remaining. Very little fuel left.
He's taking them couple of attempts back now.
The gap to Nikolai ahead is now 1.7.
Well, we gave it a good shot. In the end, we're going to come home about a second behind. But best result of the week.
Well done, Nick. Great drive. That's a
And also our fastest lap. Good race. No. Oh, and then he has to go and fucking hit me. Right at the end. Give me 4 instant. Other than that, it was a clean race. Why do people feel the need to, like, do donuts at the end of a race and ruin a clean race? Like, honestly. So frustrating. But I was sweaty. I really enjoyed that one. It was definitely close. Even though 4 instant points, I know I really like getting hung up on ratings and things the way everything's been going recently. But yeah, they shouldn't really affect my overall rating too much. So I'm just going to hang around for a minute and just wait for the results. And I've still got fuel calculator. Wait for the results, and then we're straight back into the MX-5s, but on iRacing. Results aren't quite in yet. But P2's good result, potentially. Depending on what happened between him and that other guy, if there was fault on the leader there, by default we could get promoted to P1. But, you know, I would have liked to have taken it on track. Would have been nice. But, I mean, looking at the pace here, I mean, pace of top split here, our fastest lap. I mean, we were like on the pace of like 4th position in this one. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a nice bit of elo out of this one. Give us a nice little boost. And I'm in a rush, didn't you know? Alright, I'll join my session here for the MX-5. But come on. Sometimes, like, the results come through, like, really quickly. And other times, they take absolutely forever. Apologies if I swore there as well, at the end. Still qualifying. I guess split 4 still going, or what? Oh, my safety rating's gone up. Safety rating went up, so the result should be in now. Got the 9.75. No, we're still looking at qualifying. Might be about to update though, because spinning circles. Yes, here we go. Race results. 4 instant points, so I'm really annoyed about that. The ELO hasn't been calculated yet, unfortunately. But looking at our lap times, not ever so consistent. Last 3 laps weren't too bad, but 208s, 207s. Bartos was the guy who the leader had a tussle with. He lost 2 positions. So, anyway, I'll check the ELO a little bit later. Let's jump back over to our iRacing scene. Our race and join it. Okay, 85 ELO. ELO points are in. With championship points. 147 for the championship. Best result of the week. I think they've got 891 so far this season in the championship. 47. Second best result this season as well. 171 was our best result overall. But matched our best result, our best finish PT. So, yeah. Pleased with that one. Alright, so. Back to iRacing. So we're racing this one now, and then the final race of the night will be in the Ferraris at 11:45 at Okayama. So 2 races left in the stream. And that's cold tyres.
Go left. You've got wheel damage.
Right. Safety rate is not going to be looking good for this one. I've already cracked up 3 instant points. Cold tyres are a bit of a killer here. I'm glad that sort of... I'm glad that that went over then, because I think I was about to lose control of the car. Alright, worryingly, we're car number 2 here. Alright, let's try not to bin it this time on the first lap here. I am going to qualify. I don't think I'm going to start at the back here. Maybe I will start at the back. Alright, I'm starting from the back. I'm not going for this. I'm just going to tiptoe my way through here. Start at the back. Also, finally got my Knock Racing livery into iRacing this week. slight variation to my set of Corsa livery. We're rocking the MVH Studios sponsorship as well on this car. I am not affiliated with MVH Studios, just to make you aware, but I am using some of their products, so I've decided to put their logo on the car. Say they're in suppose my wheels are spinning there. I don't get the, I don't know if it's just the time of day in this one, but the general colour of the car, I suppose it is a bit lighter at the front. Yeah, it's meant to go from like light to dark. So, yeah. Nice to finally have the livery going in iRacing now as well. All right, while we're waiting for things to happen, I'm going to go to the lavatory. So I'll be right back. Okay. I made a stupid mistake. I ran across my grass with just my socks on. Not good. Anywho. Just don't want my feet to slip on my pedals. Socks are wet. It could be disastrous if my socks are wet. Let's see what's going on with the session. Got 3 cars still out there. So far we're going to start P because we are car number 2. Looks like the lead, the fastest guys opted not to pit potentially here, at a lap. So Matthew Lloyd hasn't come across the the line yet, so might still be out there. Niels and Thiago. Thiago has set a lap. And Esto is doing the same as us, as is Dan Hunt. What we got here? Nine. What lap time are people? 1:35. That'll be, say, 3 minutes. 3 minutes for 2 laps. 6. Well, about 14 minutes. Be about the estimated race time. Quali done. We're going to start P9 here.
The estimated strength of field is 1,387. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
We'll see. P10. Be a big ask. Who knows? Strange things happened. Guys, it's ready up. Go. All right, we're waiting for you.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
We'll try and have a clean race here as well, because we've already racked up 5 instant points in practice and quali. Good. Just going down that hill on the first corner, that first lap is dreadful until the
Waiting on the final car to grid.
until the tires and the brakes are up to temperature. All right, here we go.
Green, green, green. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Slow car ahead. Go right. There's an incident ahead.
While we play it safe.
You got a slow car on the right.
Ah, we've all done the same bloody thing.
Car on your left. Clear.
That's a terrible rejoin by me as well. Sorry, guys.
Car stopped on the right.
Man,
Car stopped on the right. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right. Slow car ahead. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
That one's done. 2 incident points. We was right to be scared of the hill. I still don't feel like they're there. Shift up early to second there to try and control the rotation.
Right side. Clear.
No, we're not going to be fast here. The tyres should be coming up to temperature now though. We are running dead last of the people that are still running.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord.
Well, that's that race done.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 35.197. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 35.
Go on, guys. Let's have some incidents.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Christian's blinking a little bit. That's not good for Nick in front.
Car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 34.584. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I really attacked that first corner there.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
It was either plant the throttle and go off track or lose the car, so...
Car stops on the right.
Always take a freebie. Oh wow, I shifted down to first. Well, I don't know why. I try to get more rotation, but terrible.
Car stop on the left.
Nice overtake, Forrest.
Is that a sarcastic nice overtake or a genuine one?
Front. The gap is 4 seconds.
Tires aren't feeling great.
The leader is running 35.805.
Have some more freebies, please. I'm just not good in the middle sector, and I think that's where I'm losing all my time.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the
It's
course.
stupid off tracks like that as well, which don't help.
Two more. Let's go.
I would say, like, maybe it's not wise to jump into this car without doing any like warm-up and proper warm-up and practice, but we did exactly the same thing last week at Tsukuba, and we had a banging race. I think this track is a lot more complex, a lot more difficult. There's the bumps here and the downhill and the camber. This is this really tricky corner, this one. Kind of looks like a pretty simple corner, but there's a lot going. Like I say, there's the camber, there's the bumps, there's the downhill. And I'm just racking up stupid off tracks now. Still have the age-old problem here where I'm just understeering to glory in this car. Another one, no!
White flag this time.
Will be 11 in total for the session. Safety rating's going down after this one. Last time round. I just wants to like drift left under braking. You really need to like be on top of that and be ready to compensate for it. Car's all over the place now. That just the tyres are gone. I've really wrecked them. I think overheated them. Get me out of this car. What a terrible, terrible race.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job. You did really well.
All right. Less said about that one, the better. Like the instant thing. Oh. Yes, really quick. Forget about it. Let's jump out. Okay, well, again, not terrible. Only lost 0.06. We've been quite lucky on what we've actually gained and lost in this one. Started 10, finished 10th. Car number 2. 2 seconds off the fastest lap. 14 championship points and 6 incidents, so... Oh well. Right. Now it is time to jump in the Ferrari. A 15-minute period here to adjust to the Ferrari, so we're not going to go into this one as blind. But I think with this one, I may start from the back. But yeah, final race of the night. Get ready for it. No negative safety rating. 8 consecutive laps. There's a little whine. Huh. Still happening. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Let me see. Still happening. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Let me see. Still happening. Yeah, it is. Huh. Has that only just started, or? It's interesting. Okay, let me reset my microphone. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hello? Oh, got to set in OBS, maybe? Hello? That's better. Oh, got to set in OBS, maybe? Hello? That's better. Oh, got to set in OBS, maybe? Hello? That's better. Awesome. Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know if there's ever anything wrong with the stream. Please do let me know. I'd rather fix it for a better experience for everybody. All right. Our first outing in the Ferrari. I did a couple of laps in it, and literally a couple of laps earlier on tonight, because I was going to jump into an F4 race, and I thought, you know what? Let's have a race in the Ferrari this week. The speed of this thing though at this circuit is insane. When you're used to driving the slower cars around here, and then you could jump in this Ferrari and you just put your foot down and you absolutely fly. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, this car's fun. This car is fun.
out the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
Slow down. I didn't want to slow down. I am power sliding out so many of these corners, it's unreal. A bit more brake there. Tighter through there as well. Someone's done a 31. Really have to, well, I don't have to, but I'm really using the width of that track, because if I try and cut a tighter line, it just pushes the back end out.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the right.
Too much rotation there.
Car stopped ahead. Go right. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
We'll try second into turn one next time around, I think. Not sure I need to go down to first there. Oh, it's in the car as we get on power. I was so focused, like, going forward, I didn't even know there was a car behind me. Our fastest lap. 33.4. Guy in front, 31.3.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right. Go right. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Need to find a better reference for that second to last corner for the turn in. I've not got a very good visual reference for that yet. I think I found a reference for my turn in there. Almost into 32s.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Wasn't in 32s, okay. Comfortably.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
32.6, okay. Time to jump into the race session. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to qualify for this. I think I'll go from the back. I don't actually know how many cars are in the session, to be fair. How many cars you have in these GT3 races. Very first one I've done. Loading. 18 runners. Runners. I don't think my... Yeah, my max force feedback force set itself for some reason. Car number 7 in this race, jeez. Whoa, Knock. What are you doing? It's like a different time of day and the boards aren't as... Boards aren't as recognisable. My brake, I'd completely missed a 100-metre board because it just didn't look like it was there. It was really weird. Really weird. Alright. We're going to qualify it. I know what I said, but... I need to get my sighters in for these boards. They're slightly different. God, what am I doing? No worries, Mo. Thanks for handling, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Power sliding again. Big improvement. There was more in it.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
32.7. Currently sitting P8, P9. So if these times are representative, I mean, we could be in for a good midfield battle. Potentially. Joshua and Marco. Marcus is there. Joshua is behind us. Marco hasn't qualified yet. Hasn't set a time. So, okay. So looks like we're gonna be starting about midfield here. 15-minute race. That'll be what, about 10 laps, I think. Just keep it nice and steady. That'd be one thing. Don't know if it's a rolling start or if it's standing start. Guys put it on pole actually had an instant point, so Darren's had an absolute shocker. I think he's done. Darren's left. I don't think he's coming back. At 8 incident points on the in qualifying. Jeez, poor Darren. Poor old Darren. Was car number 2 as well. Now, one thing I haven't done is I haven't practiced the starting here, so I don't know how these cars launch off the line. Oh, it's rolling start. Nice.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 1,307. Pit road is closed. Tight field today. Look for opportunity.
Okay, so we are back on iRacing doing something brand new.
5 cars left to grid.
We're in the Ferrari GT3s. We're doing 15-minute race here at Okayama. We've qualified on P9, but I don't know what to expect in this one. Thankfully, it's a roll-in start. I was a little bit worried as to I hadn't practiced the launch on this car, so I didn't know how we was going to get away from the line, but we don't need to worry about that. Check that turned off. So a couple of cars left the grid here. I think we're going to be waiting for the duration, unfortunately, because somebody did disconnect after having an absolute shocker in qualifying. They incurred 8 incident points in qualifying alone. So I don't know if they'll get ignored or we have to wait for the full duration. But as soon as we get underway here, I'll come back and hopefully we can have a good race.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
right. One's here.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is
Don't
off.
start playing games like that, guys. Alright, we're off.
Green flag, green flag. Left side. Keep to the right. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side.
Wasn't going for the dive bomb. I literally had to do that to avoid contact. I wasn't going for the dive bomb, Marco. I was literally avoiding contact, mate. Don't worry.
Right side.
Oh, that guy's going for a dive bomb, though. Jeez.
Still there. Still there. Slow car ahead. Clear on the right. Go right. There's an incident ahead. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the right. Clear. Left side. Clear. There's an incident behind you.
There's a reason that guy's got a safety rating of 1.5. He's making dive bombs like that. Alright, we survived the first lap. Up to P7. Power slide there. Such a fun car to drive. Find myself a lot of the time like playing with the back end and having to catch the car because I've got on the power too early.
Left side. Clear.
Like that. I'm sure that's not the last we've seen of Joshua. See if we can put some distance between us and him. Really use the wide angle.
Come loose while driving. That was exciting.
Usually use the wide angle of that corner there to really help you get on the power. A little bit deep. bottom on the steer at the minute. Feel like we gained some in the middle sector there over Jordan, but
That was your fastest lap of the session.
we lost it all in that final sector. I'll be a little bit more brave on the power now. I couldn't run into Revolver yet, so still braking at the same marker, but I feel like I'm on late on the brakes at the minute.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Almost halfway through the race.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 31.35.
No man's land at the minute.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Not really gaining, not really pulling away. We're just kind of stable at the minute for the car in front and behind. I'm going to use the gears a little bit more and the engine braking to help with rotation. Tyres are starting to really slide, it seems now.
The leader did up 31.635.
marker coming up to now. Might struggle to get past him though. I mean, he's done a faster lap than we have so far in this race. Got them a little bit closer to me though. Trying to slide and get away from me again. Great fun to drive, like I said already. I mean, I'm a blast driving this car. Did my research and it came highly recommended with the F4, and certainly not disappointed at the minute. Two to go.
Just stick with fastest lap of the session.
Nice and comfortable now to the guys behind, thankfully. Nearly gave myself the cold commentator's curse. It did. Ah! Should be white flag.
Yes, got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
What can I say about this car? Great fun to drive. Especially when you, like a first time, like properly driving it. I feel like I've learnt a lot about the car as it's gone on. I think once again the my age-old problem of needing smoother inputs and steering is ever more apparent with this car. I've had smoother inputs, I've had better corners, been able to carry a lot more speed. At the same time, it's great fun to like push the car and like having to catch it on exit. Still a bit annoyed with the one incident point. The silly off track on the penultimate lap, but that's racing the Ferrari, and we come home in P6.
You got it, slow car on the right. Go left.
Nice job, dude.
All right, then checkered flag.
Thanks, that one, guys. Thank you.
Nice run, solid work.
Yeah, definitely be jumping in this car again in the near future, having some fun with this. But let's take a look at the results. Whew.
Thanks, bro. I knew you were going to come down anyway.
I enjoyed that. That was really good. Really good indeed. Very, very good indeed. Wait for the results to come in. While that's coming in there, guys, I'll start to potentially wrap up the stream. So, another good one today. Great fun. A little bit frustrating on the first one with the GR86. The wheels fell off towards the end of the race. Had an absolutely fantastic race on a Assetto Corsa, coming P2 in that one, which was, again, absolutely fantastic for me. And then the Mazda MX-5 race, very tough race indeed. Didn't do very well in that one at all, but had a great race, first race in the Ferrari. So let's have a look at the results. Okay, so we came home in P6. Strength of field was... This was split 4. I'm trying to do my results recording. I'm absolutely messing it up. Give us a sec, guys. I'll start again. All right, this was split 4 of 8, and the strength of field was 1,307. We came home in P6, started P9, car number 7. Fastest lap of the race was a 32.809. Fastest lap overall by Mateus. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, I apologise. It was a 1:31.350. So 1.5 seconds off the pace, but considering this is our first outing in the Ferrari, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not too disappointed. We had one silly instant point. We have 57 championship points. Our safety rating improves by 0.08, brings to 3.77. And our iRacing improves by 38, taking us to 1,360. Weirdly enough, we end the night on exactly the same safety rating that we started the night. We lost 0.08 safety rating as the nights in the GRs and the Mazdas, and we've gained it all back in the Ferraris. So, still no early promotion for me. Still eludes us by 0.23, but we'll get there. I'm sure we will. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's been a blast as always. Some good racing again tonight, both on iRacing and a set of Corsa in LFM. Don't know if I'm going to race on LFM again this week, but it's definitely kind of finished the week off on a high for me, finishing P2. Although, you know, we had a bit of difficult week again, not as difficult as last week with Laguna, but as the week's gone on, I've learned a bit more about the track. And that was definitely our best performance of the week. P2, fastest lap so far of the week, of that track as well. With a 57 flat. Definitely almost breaking into the sixes. But no, I'm really happy with that. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I do appreciate it. More than likely we'll be back again next week for another racing live stream of mixed varieties. We'll probably do some Formula racing next week, as we've done all road cars this week. We'll see what the setup is on iRacing next week, see what races are available, but maybe we'll do a V, a 1600, an F4, and maybe we'll do a LFM as well. We'll see how we're doing on the track. But thanks everybody for tuning in who did. Appreciate your support. Good to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more racing content. There'll be plenty more on the channel coming real soon. But till next time, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. See you guys. Bye-bye.